The mid-tuna reveal. Let's go. I'll go with this deck list. Ba-dum bum ba-da-da-da-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum dee-dum dum da-da-dum-da-dum dee-dee-da-dum-da-dum dum-da-da-dum-da-dum oh yo yo, what is going on, guys? The song is fire. We get it now. Rustolt, welcome to the Primally. Thanks for subscribing, Primally. You guys know what I'm saying. You know how it go. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ooh, 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 Neptuna, mid-tuna. Let's get it going. I'm ready to start already, guys. I'm dicking around with this deck at all. Mid-range tuna. This is a great deck. This is a great deck. This is a really, it doesn't have the most number of best matchups because it has a couple weaknesses, but the matchups it has, well, it just dominates. Even the bad matchups, you have to know how to play against this deck. Most people play Ring Zill into this and actually don't know how to play. They play too fast. It's kind of weird. Yadam bum ba da 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 da. This is a song called Pepas from Farugo. It's the new hot Latin song. I can't wait till this hits America too. It already blew up. It's already at 100 million, but this is gonna be a many hundreds of millions song. La 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 la. Pokemon Unite. I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet. I actually tried to play it, but like between the time you could download it, I was pre-registered. By the time you can download it and actually play it was a few hours, so like it wouldn't let me. The server wasn't open. It's basically Plank Control with no Plankwalker. We're on Going Viral instead. This is definitely not my most original deck, but this is me what I do to like trick mech, and then I make it, in my opinion, work better. So this is a good one, guys. How Jew doing? Jew doing pretty damn good. I'm just gonna start. People will join. They got 7 minutes approximately for the bets. Let's go, guys. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to show you the Neptuna deck that I played in the tournament. This might be the most often deck that I played against people. This has a lot of really great matchups. This is the mid-tuna deck. So this is basically my take on the Discord deck, Plank Control. I found that usually when I'm playing against Plank Control, and people play Plankwalker, and I just have a Cobb Cannon, and I have a Bounce. There's just so many things to answer that card. I really found that Going Viral does better. You can play it a lot sooner. You can play on turn 6 and 7. The main strength of this deck is going to be Pogo, Yeti, Mug, which is my favorite, kind of like mid-range Sneaky class combo. I run 4 of each because the more you get, the merrier. And then you hit them with a going viral. Sometimes you have a couple Yetis that anyway have a base stat. Like one's a 5-6, one's a 7-8. And you start giving this extra stats and make it go frenzy. That's just going to make it go face. Now, the early game is a really cool way of controlling opponents. Running 4 black holes. Really hard mulligan for your black holes, your rolling stones, and your imp throwing imps. I found is actually really good. This is definitely a card that is not run in the Discord version. Your rolling stones are going to be removing all those pesky guardian cards, and they become better because you are running black hole. The imp throwing imp is just good to stick in front of some things. And there's so many, especially like they play forget me nots on turn 1. If you stick an imp throwing imp in front of this, they don't know what to do. This will either free trade with it, plus give you another card, plus clog another lane, or they're going to start using photosynthesizer or team ups, and that actually just makes it worse because you just start throwing even more imps around the field. Really nice to also stick your imp throwing imp into a black hole. That forces your opponent to actually feed you and actually clog lanes. So they're just a really, really great. Something I've just had a lot of success with, particularly in this deck, is imp throwing imp just as a dry control card. Really answers turn 1 plays that you weren't really able to answer the turn before. Now, this deck classically is supposed to be a really bad matchup against decks with Haunted Pumpkin and Split Pea, so particularly like Ringzilla. I find if you play too fast Haunted Pumpkins and stuff against this deck, you are able to control it. You slow them down. 50% of your superpowers actually answer Haunted Pumpkin on turn 1, so that's really great. You just slow them down, and then this really catches you up. The landscape. We're running 4 of these. At first I was running only 2, I went to 3, and I just went to 4 because of the rough matchups against this deck. You can stick this in front of something with 1 or 2 health, and it'll reduce the next 3 or 4 attack guy they play down to only 1 or 2 attack, and then you start blocking, and this just really, really messes up. This is a really great come from behind card. It's so nice that this also will give you an extra ability when you play Mix of Gravedigger. Then it will hit something again and also reduce it down, and this also makes your Rolling Stone. Again, rolling 4 Rolling Stones is a lot, but it does make your Rolling Stones more viable since you can hit larger targets, reduce their attack, and then hit them with the Rolling Stone. So again, you're running 4 going virals. I'm not running Weed Spray. Never really found a use for that. I feel like if you're going against Beans, you're anyway going to really dominate in this matchup because of the black holes and the Rolling Stones. You can take out those particular Admiral Navy Beans. But again, if you fall behind, you can definitely come from behind very easily with Landscaper, Pogo. We're running a couple of Cowboys. You don't even actually need these in this deck. Who knows, maybe 2 Plankwalkers would be better than the Space Cowboys. But again, this is a much cheaper card. It's really nice not to have to commit 8 brains for a finisher. So instead we're just running 3 copies of Knockout and Rolling Stone, and there's just enough things to actually deal with. It's really, really nice. You gotta get an environment. You always mulligan this out of your hand. If you don't get an environment, Excavator Zombie. Bouncing the black hole off the field, they have to play into it, and then playing that, replaying that, and then playing Mixed Up Gravedigger. So this just makes a lot of really, really great plays. And again, ways of dealing with like really aggressive decks. You can just totally mess them up by sticking this in front of something and then bouncing their next play as well. A tempo 2-for-1 play, if you will. The only thing I actually really found that beats this deck is a slow Onion Rings deck. I found that Haunted Pumpkin, this was able to really, in the Split Pea and stuff, this was actually able to deal, particularly with the Landscapers and your superpowers. You're actually able to deal with that deck. It was the Ringzillas that played really slow and pass, because then you really don't get a lot of damage in. You just get 1 damage with this. You play Landscaper into nothing. You play Pogo into nothing. Then they hit you with an Onion Rings on 5. Onion Rings combos is very, very good against Pogo Yeti Mug. It's like one of the plan strats that can actually go faster than this because you're playing so many cheap minions. They're all 4/4s. You just have this entire hand full of just broken 0 and 1 cost 4/4 cards. And then Catch It Mechanics can heal, and they end up being an 8/8, and that's what I found to actually beat this deck. It's really nice to actually get Excavator in that situation, since putting 4 damage on turn 3 will force your opponent to actually play some cards, so you actually have to be the aggressor against this little Onion Rings deck. Just a little bit of tournament and testing experience sharing with you guys. Let's get right into the games. We're going to do this as a normal bet. If you think this deck will go at least 8-2, vote yes, and if not, vote no. The voting starts right this freaking second. But yeah, again, had a ton of success with this in the tournament, including beating Ringzilla, by the way, several times. I think because the opponents were playing more, they were countering it, but they thought just spamming Haunted Pumpkins would beat this deck, and it doesn't. It really, really, as long as you get a couple of 1s, 1, 2s, and 3s in your starting hand, you're good. Usually, in most matchups, Grass Knuckles is a good matchup, because you have Rolling Stones, you have Imp Throwing Imp, and you have Black Hole, so usually you're going for like a couple early in cards, a couple late in cards. Definitely don't need 2 Excavators without a Black Hole. This is very nice. I think I'm gonna keep the flick. There's a whole bunch of things, really everything he plays onto. You don't need a 1 though, because this actually counters basically any turn 1 play. There's a little bit of a weird, and we got a 1. There's a little weird interaction between this and Galacta. This looks really good against Galactic Cactus, but it's kind of not, because if you get 1 attack imps, I'll actually play this in the water to get some aggro going. You can again, if there was a big problematic card, I would definitely front. It could be Galacta, I would front with this. Nah, probably not. Anyway, if you get 1 health minions, they end up dying when the Galacta explodes. It's just a little weird interaction, but Click P on the other hand, hopefully it doesn't have a second one. This trades with the Click P and creates 2 imps on the field. Okay, now it barely damages the Click P and creates 1 imp on the field. This is going so far so good. We're actually doing okay, and if we can actually just chump block this, it's fine. We'll get right back into it here. We have 2 pogos, so we can actually sack one here. I want to be ninja. So I'm just gonna go with the flick. Ooh. Ooh, Landscaper is better here. It kills this, so it does basically as much as a flick. And it reduces the other one. In this scenario, I might actually hit this, so the... Whew, okay, he's spending a lot of cards, but he really didn't get a whole lot. I can reduce this to 0, but this... I'm not going to be playing this trick for another, like, 20 turns. I think the thing I'm really going to do is keep the Landscaper alive. So this not only clogs a lane, but when I hit him with the mug, it'll actually give me more value then, which is nice. I'm going to play the Pogo... I guess I'll play it against the 3-2. It'll make a good tempo trade. And I mean, you don't really want to bounce Click B ever, but... maybe this turn this will proc the block. I think I'm actually going to put the Pogo here, since, you know, let's bounce the Bananasaurus Rex, let the Pogo bounce the thing next turn, let the 3 damage proc the block. I guess that's right. Question is, do I want to give him a Click P back? Probably not. I think I'm going to give him this less good card back. We're doing fine. He's just not developing enough tempo on us, and we're coming up to the very severe Pogo Mug phase. These cards are cheap. This one's going to cost 3. 3 costs 4. This is a little awkward. I think I am going to play this. Just because this is really awkward to play a 3-cost card on turn 5, and I'm not really going to have a chance to play that blow later, so I think that's good enough. I'm going to actually not mug yet. I have a pretty good play here in Pogo Environment into Excavator next turn. It actually trades well with this in the environment, so we'll go with that. Maybe just bounce a Click P every single turn. I think making him run out of cards is probably better. And again, he's not doing enough here. Do I bounce it again and just make him replay it? I think because I'm getting so many bounces here, it's just kind of like him playing 1 expensive card is actually very good in this phase since I have a bounce every turn. See if he gets Rumble. All of his other powers are just kind of crap here. Okay, yeah, that's probably the best one actually. I'm not low. If I was really, you know, low in damage, I would probably be protecting my face more, but I have more than half my health left. I'm pretty sure this is better. We actually can't make a double here. It's weird, but this is when we mug. I'm going to do the excavators later, since it's just a really awkward curve. I guess we'll play around Blockbuster and not play these together. The song that's stuck in my head. I know it might be a bit of a vulgar word in Spanish. It's a new song called Pepas. It has a literal meaning and then a cultural meaning. It means a little bit more. But it's a pretty cool dance song. It's kind of a new thing. Oh, I didn't check my own gravestones. Oh, I guess we're bouncing both anyway. Whoops. More bounces. This is crazy. Now we have 3, 1, and 3. We're just gonna be. This guy's so freaking done, Rose. I would vote yes for this deck. This was again really high level, especially against built this deck really to counter the Guardian class, since That's probably the best zombie clan. Been changing a lot of my opinions when it comes to like tournaments or ranked and stuff, you know? It matters budget versus not. This guy is so done. We're flicking this. Okay, nice. He's getting extra cards. He just milled. Please, wait. If he mills himself, if this draws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we don't even have to. He's milled anyway. See ya, Mr. Mill. We could have let that draw him a card, but it wasn't done anything. The mill is, guys, mill tuna. Mill tuna's back. Okay. I didn't mill anyone in the tournament. Didn't happen. We usually just beat him with going viral because so much tempo, man. Excavator with Mug is better, but it just is less reliable. So, but yeah, if you start like Excavator, then Environment, it's just so much value, man. For it's so much. I almost would keep 2 Rolling Stones against Citron. I wonder if anyone's going to be playing Countertron today. I think this curve is good enough to keep. Again, he plays a Forget-Me-Nuts. It'll just stall me for 1 turn. And if he plays 2, then we'll just slow him down enough with this. I feel really, really safe in this matchup here. The chat's being nice and jolly today. He was milled because of Clickbee? What does that have to do with anything? Wow. Do we Rolling Stone that so he doesn't have a thing for Sting for like... I probably getting blocked from this is better. I'm just trying to think if it's like... his Jelly Bean, if this ends up being elusive. Who the heck even runs Cosmic Bean? I don't know, man. I don't think we Rolling Stone that. Ooh. Peppa, is this the song he is singing and singing's in quotation marks? You guys is harsh. Take it easy on me. Go easy on me, daddy. Daddies. What the heck is this? Kind of a no-brainer spray there. What is he gonna go for? I'm just trying to figure out. It must be this has to be a Go Nuts deck. How do we actually counter Go Nuts? I think this plus a Rolling Stone is gonna be better than Pogo against Go Nuts, because then they'll just bounce the Go Nuts off. I'd rather kill the Go Nuts here. Okay, bro. La 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 la. Do I save the Rolling Stone still? I don't get what he's... I don't understand this. He's doing nothing. Yay, okay, he's rolled double 1 so far. Keep charging my block meter, boy. There you go. That's a good boy. Good boy. Bum bum bottom bottom. I guess we can go 3 and 3 next turn, so let's go with the Pogo now. I don't know. Dee 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 dee. You think the song? Listen to it, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. He didn't even conjure this. He's gotten 3 Cosmic Beans. See, so far this is going excelente. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of 3/3s on the field coming right up. Do I Rolling Stone this one now? Just to keep the health up on this. I think since we have so many. I mean, so far everything he's played is just... I think that's fine. Na, 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 na. That's what I'm talking about. Probably bounce is better. Do we want to heal this one? 1 health? I think I'm just going to go with the bounce. They'll probably just be Landscaper, which we'll have anyway, and then bounce kind of like... We'll have a Landscaper and a bounce coming up with the going power. Unless we get something better. This has got to be right. I think I'm driving this guy nuts. Get it. Stomp the Chomper hate. He's just joking. He's cool. So I'm gonna bounce this one. And I guess I'll nerf this one. Spraying weed every day. So the going virals just begin. Look at our hand, by the way, with this full field, full 3 3s and 3 2s. Perfect. We don't need any more attack than that. Oh my gosh, this guy's so done. What can he do? He can't even Doom Shroom. Give that mana, his super will stall for 1 turn, but it's not gonna do enough. La 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 la. Dude, yo, you haven't played the deck. Just watch it before you give me a million suggestions on how to change it, bro. Going virals are so important. Getting 3 going virals is so much better than getting 0. That's the point. That's when you run 4 in a deck, is if getting multiple copies is better than running 0. The going virals are really important for the win condition of this deck. You can win without them, but it's not easy. Yes, we have the flick and everything. Let's go, man. See you later, bitch. La 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 la. And the 3 is very often fine. I mean, this is drawing us another card. It's a 4/4 butt for 3. Don't get much better than that. Yeah, I'll roll and spin that for the damage. La 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 la. Try the deck, dude. You're not testing any decks. I can tell from the comments you're making. Just test them, bro. You're all about data, about experience. You got to play 100 games with the deck before you know anything about it. I probably played 100 games with this deck, including testing. I don't know, 100, maybe 60, 70, 80. I played this a lot, though. I'm serious. I played this. This probably is, in the last few months, the deck I've actually played the most games with. What is the votes? Did a lot of people vote too? No, 88% voted yes. That's exactly correct. Okay. Guaranteed lethal by like a mile? This is all BM. Está bien. BM. Está eso bien. BM. I just made a Spanish dad joke. Oh man, Mexico must be really good into me. I'm here for 1 more week. Esta eso bien. So proud of myself. Which means this is, there's a phrase where you say this is good, you say esta eso bien, it means good, so I'm saying BM. Just to explain it to the muggles out there. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't have known what that meant a month ago, trust me. La 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 la. I'm not a Neptune main. I probably at this point prefer the Brain Freeze version, which I'll show you my tournament lock-in. That'll be one of the decks coming up. But this is, again, this is so solid against the Guardian class. That one's pretty good too. This one just, the black holes just mess up a lot, and beans do. And there's just so many really, really rough matchups when you start with this. I think this is fine. I don't really need Imp throwing up a Rolling Stone against Solar Flare, so sort of getting that. This is actually probably a perfect hand against Solar Flare. I'll definitely take it. Can you play a Pumpkin right now, please? Do we play this early here? I think because I have this play, I'm gonna actually do it next turn. Because I'm probably gonna bounce. If he plays an Apples, I'm probably just gonna bounce whatever he plays here anyway. Wow, oh my gosh, this curve. Let's go. We should have this pretty easy here. I'll play into Fireweed. If he wants to waste that, I'll live with it. No, 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 no. Oh, this probably... Okay, I made a mistake. I forgot about the Cowboy. If you have a Cowboy to set up, you probably want to play this in 4, which means the environment should have gone in 4 too. But you know what? Even now, I'll just keep this alive and I'll set up the Cowboy in 4. I'm probably not going to Pogo. He's not playing very proactive here. Wow. Pretty good answer to Landscaper. I mean, it's not really an answer. It's more like a, who knows. I don't think the base attack of these matter? Maybe it does. I wonder if this is a basic, like if you would play an environment now, would this go up to 2 or 3? Or would it go up to, well, it went up to 1 anyway. So it would just always go up to 2. Yeah, it wouldn't make a difference. Elderberry is actually right now an answer to this, which is a little bit awkward. Usually if you have a black hole, the Elderberry doesn't do anything. He'll spend 2 cards on that. It's just a 2-for-1. I'm doing as much damage as him this turn. We will catch up with our Yetis. Solar Flare very often relies on a lot of strike-through minions for the late game. So the Yeti should be fine. I'll either freeze, if he draws a card, I'll freeze one of these. If not, I'll freeze the Astrocado or whatever the hell he plays here. La 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 la. Who's the worst hero? I really want to try Beta Caratina with the Countertron. It's not going to be as good, but I think it does some things. I might have to redo the deck a little bit. I'm guessing for this turn, again, the difference between taking 1 and 2 damage is not significant. I think the difference between this having 4 health or 2 health is very significant because, you know, he has a bunch of Fairy Blasts and stuff like that. Na 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 na. So Yeti Blow looks pretty damn good here. And then we'll Pogo going viral will be a really good way to finish this guy off. Hey Tryhard, PTSD time. I played this twice against Tryhard in our last match. Dina da 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 da. La 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 la. So we'll go down to 2. It's a little bit sad. Ooh. I don't know about this blow, man. I could. I mean, it's pretty expensive for him to replay one of these at this stage of the game, so I think I am going to do this. Having 4 health here would be nice. All right. We have a free block now. That was probably the worst case scenario of all 4 of these. Not gonna lie. It's alright though. Everything is fine. Wow, Excavator is way better than Pogo here. So it's either Excavator going viral without the environment, or we can go Excavator Environment Landscaper. Probably the going viral is better if we're bouncing this Cob Cannon. The problem is that the Yeti dies though. That probably was not right. I kind of ran out of time. I feel like I need about 5 more minutes to think about that. That emote's pretty cool. I have to make some animated emotes. Apparently I have it. I have to like make the dancing and stuff. Another cop? That's cool if he knows I'm playing Excavator here. What, he's going for Pine Clone? Molekale, cool. That's actually nice. I'd rather bounce Gripes of Wrath than Cob Cannon. So this actually, it might have even helped us. So this dies regardless. I'm gonna going viral. I think I'm just going to. This actually lives if we use the black hole here. So yeah, this isn't. Well, no, actually, this is a 2-for-1 now if we don't play the environment. And then this dies. So is killing this better or keeping Landscaper alive? I think killing his cards are better. There also is, I'm just trying to think how many of our, we don't have like a mug, so we don't really need this environment here yet. Okay, I was gonna think what the block would do there, but it didn't really make a difference. I don't think it's, well, supering this would be good. Okay. I think we're doing okay here. Don't want like this Starch Lord in this control, you know, we're playing, I just like him running out of cards here, but the Starch Lord is actually pretty good. I think I made the right decision. I valued this card over that. Empty block meter. I think this becomes quite good here. I can bounce that Grape if he plays it again. Him playing one heavy card here is obviously this guy's scenario. I'll probably end up bouncing one of these raptors so this hits a third time. No! Oh my gosh, the Starch Lord's so good. Wow, I forgot he has all these raptors in his hand. Holy crap, that was great. This is 3+2. I guess I'm I don't know. I guess I'm bouncing the Starch Lord. What the heck? He's going for another Molotov. Or for a Pinecone. Here it goes. I think these are better than... I don't know, man. Okay. Time to make a really tough decision. This looks good. So this is free. This will actually transform the Starch Lord, which I think is good here. This is a little bit annoying. So these both transform and kills the cowboy. I can't tell if I'm in good shape here or not. I don't know. Jelly bean. I'll definitely use my grave. I think using this after bouncing the Ragnaros berry is better. It just makes, I mean, this hitting face isn't great though. 6. It's probably better for it to go face. He can't actually make a play here, so I should be okay. So I bounce the Ragnaros berry. Oh, 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 oh. I play the landscaper here. I'll environment and have tuna, I suppose. I don't know. No seeds. I think this is alright. La 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 la. Oh no, the bounce energy. We're almost dead. La 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 la. La la. This is rough. We're not actually in great shape anymore. These Molotov killed us. Who knew this deck would be weak to the Molotov? I think the Starch Lords actually are what got us. I think some Rolling Stones would have been nice. Oh, yeah, getting a mug would be nice too at some point. I got a couple Yetis, but he was really able to deal with them really well. There's my boy. My boy. Do 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 do. That's gotta be right. Probably blocking damage. I don't know, man. I mean, 5+3 wins. So if he can't answer this, and we can somehow survive these other lanes, I might just go for the win here. We can freeze a lane, nerf a lane, and then bounce a lane. We might actually have him here. It depends what's up. Him playing again a big minion is pretty stupid. No, the Starch Lords are really good here. Man, with the Raptors and stuff. Just the card draw, like he'd have so fewer cards. Yes! Guaranteed? Guaranteed? Oh, okay. So this is gonna do 2. So we always freeze this one. Should we go for the 2/3 win here? I think with this hand, man, I don't think we have a choice at all. He just rolls a 1 and wins. I mean, this is about as good of a chance as we have of winning this game, so I'm happy to take it. This doesn't do a damn thing. There's no point in playing this. It's 2 damage equals 2 damage. Let's just not roll that 1. Come on. Come on. I don't regret making that play, man. That's got to be it, right? All right. BS. That was a pretty fun game, though, from beginning to end. Because again, how am I gonna actually win next turn, man? I would need to top deck a Pogo, Excavator. Yeah, I don't think a Yeti would do it if I'm not doing fire. I would have to bounce the Fireweed. So Yeti wouldn't have even done it. There was almost no chance of winning other than that. Come on, man. Come on. I feel like because we need like a 3 or a 4 here, so I'm gonna go for it. That's better. This is better. I almost want to keep it going viral. I've had so many games where it's like I've mulliganed a going viral in my hand and really, really regretted it. I think because we actually have a stable early and then mid game, I'm gonna mulligan that. Really nice to see this, especially if he's doing some BS. I'm gonna, because we have blow in hand and this will answer like elderberry and stuff like that much better. The blow will actually answer it, so that's worth a rolling stone. It's a losing trade because he draws a card, but we're very good against solar fire in the mid game typically. So. Oh, so annoying. Okay. I should have played the environment so the game would give me a chance? How? I don't get it. What the hell is this? Oh, we definitely don't blow here. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Chromac, because I can't think of a different way of like explaining this aggression. In which case I'd nerf this. Okay. I guess that's right. It doesn't really matter. Our Neptuna Super will be pretty good here. So it's very interesting. I actually have a play on pass here, which is against Elderberry, which is, I mean, he's definitely running Elderberry in this deck. I don't actually have any doubts of that. A flick blow will actually kill Elderberry here, so we'll play for that. Gotta flick the Puff Shroom. Just keep him off the field, and then the Mug is a mate, and then we're just really, really far ahead in this game. Go, and if he plays other minions, going viral is actually fine here. Okay. Ooh. I'll do this just for a card. Do a little extra damage. I think I am committing this though. Let's say we top deck. I might just go with the Cowboy now instead of the Mug. There's a Pogo. That should be fine. I probably should start killing these Puff Shrooms. I like Pogo in either blow and environment. Just really prevents him from making a super strong play here. And we'll just Mug. And then we'll play like Cowboy and something. That's fine. Unless he plays a 1-drop into it, that's not getting any value here. Do I want to do 2 damage is the question. I'm gonna say no. I'd rather kill his guy. This is definitely the play. Ah, this is a great Mug, man. Excellent. So now if he plays 2 minions, they actually both get bounced. Oh, this is a really, really tough. I don't know what he should possibly have. Maybe there's gonna be some mirror Mollicales again. I don't know. This is rough, bros. You're okay. Okay. Oh. Like another gravestone, just so he can't like. Right now, it's turn. He can't do like a field clear with the Sergeant Strongberry anymore. I think this is. Maybe I'll just play this, and since the ground doesn't really do much, so this plays a little bit more around Cherry Bomb. This thing going viral or flick. If the Sergeant Strongberry causes too many problems, I'll just flick it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, Lex doing 4 damage to our face. What am I gonna do now? La 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 la, we are going viral. So his Weed Whack will actually solve this trade, which is cool. His super will make it an even. He's kind of losing all around anyway. This deck's really good. Really, really good. Definitely top tier. That's a tournament deck. Ooh, Scorch was perfect though. The 2-for-1, let's go. Ooh, he's back in the game. I hope he just doesn't, if he has a heal combo, this could actually hurt at this point. Went to 7 here. Okay, so 2, 4, and 3 is not playable. Probably would like to going viral here. We'll have 2, 3, and 3, which is pretty damn good. We also have an emergency blow if we can go 3 and 1, I suppose. There's a Sour Graves. Interesting. It doesn't, I mean, it kills this one. It gives us 2 more imps for the going viral. I don't think that's very good, and it doesn't deal with the cowboy at all. And he also gets no heals, so I think we're... And this going viral actually makes us win this trade. I think we are doing excelente. See what we get. I mean, I would say, I mean, it's usually lethal. Do I... 3 and 5 is already lethal. Do I just get rid of... I don't know. This is his only hope of getting back into the game, so I'll flick that. It's probably better than going viral. Maybe going viral gives a card. I'm probably just, I mean, completely wasting my breath here because he needs to roll double 3s. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Jeez, I don't need any more of that crap today. Come on, game. Stop scaring me. Let's go. Da 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 da. Bottom bum. What's the worst plants in the game? I don't spend any brain cells deciding what the worst is. You want to ask me what the best is? I'll try to answer that. Probably Triceratops overall. It's kind of broken. Dee da da da. If he would have Astroverid, he would have gotten 10 damage and rolled a 1. Yeah, exactly. Dodged a bullet. That game went a lot closer than I feel like it should have. When did that start going south? I'm just trying to think how we like almost caught up there. I don't know, man. Because we had a lot of health. We kind of actually did dominate. There's one thing they could have rolled a 1. I don't know, maybe heal was good against this deck. Did this deck lose to heal pile once in the tournament? I think it did. See, that's why the going virals are so important. I think if this deck just doesn't get enough damage and they heal, this is actually a pretty low damage deck overall. And again, you know, sometimes the first damage you do is cowboy and you do a bunch. A heal deck, a really stacked heal pile deck can deal with that in a second. This is a pretty good hand actually. We can go 3-4 and keep it going viral. I'll stick with this. This is a really bad power to start off with, but it'll come in handy later. You really want your Neptune or your blow early. Well, if we top deck an Imp Throwing Imp or a Rolling Stone, playing this early will be good. This does play a little bit into Fireweed, but... So him having a Fireweed or us having a roll. When else is this good? I don't really have anything I need to play next turn. This also becomes really sad if he does cover the environment. Like, he might go for an environment cover if I play this too early. It probably doesn't matter. The real truth is, no one gives a damn. Okay, so I don't actually know where to play this. I have to show you guys my new Smash Mop deck I used a few times in the tournament, which actually was viable against certain matchups. So you wanted to like play around Blockbuster and stuff. There were definitely times that was good. Very good against the Guardian class too. Where does this go? I guess I'll just play it in middle. I haven't really... Like, if you have a Cowboy in hand, I think this goes in 4. But if you don't have a Cowboy hand, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll just always play this in 4. I don't know. So you actually play the Landscaper here. Do-do-do-do. Well... Yeah, we want to trade with what's here. We want to do free damage this turn. What time is it? Where I am? Right now it's almost 5 p.m. Yeah, I'm in Central Time, but... Usually go on Eastern. Just trying to think if I really want him to charge my block meter here. I probably do. I probably just should have sprayed this on. I just felt stupid spraying the 0-1. I probably should let him hit me. This would set up pretty well. You know what? I have a Frenzies. I'm gonna go face with it. Well, I'm gonna go face with this. Left lane doesn't really keep the Cowboy alive. I think right lane keeps Cowboy alive because then all their minions go in 4. There's certain things that can stack really heavily in the left lane that will kill that Cowboy earlier. Like Raptor into Elderberry, which again, it's a lot of cards, but it really does trade well against the Cowboy, so... overall, yeah. I think I replay this. Doesn't really matter where. In fact, this was turn 4. I think I'm gonna actually go for it going viral here. I don't think I need the pogo, especially with the environment. Like my guys are, I think I'm gonna start going face. We'll have 2, which is really good in this environment, and then 3. Might remove something, but if you remove something, the pogo's no good anyway. So. This will be good. Pogo really is better on 6 than it is on 5. It just kills a bigger. It bounces up more value off the field on average. Because he has more sun. Wow, okay. Alright. This also gives us a chance of getting either a Mug or a Yeti, which are the 2 things. And again, having 2 going virals here, like an extra 1 to draw a card, does a little extra damage to his face. I mean, there's no card that's better in our deck here than going viral in this scenario, so. Definitely take it. Na 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 na. He draws on that. Cool. Dude, so annoying. I'll give him the puff share in this stuff. It's not worth the rolling stone. Need my mugs and yetis. Let's go. Or at least a cowboy here. You can win with this. It's just so slow. He's playing some kind of control deck. Okay. Also gets him above the block superpowers. Oh, nice! See, this with going viral now, this is actually going to be another way to win. Well, let's go. When will you play Overwatch again? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my gosh, he's so annoying. At least I didn't kill the pogo. Oh, this is gonna take so long. This is probably, again, if we're not getting pogos and yetis, this is not an easy matchup, man. La, la. I think just doing this to try to get another card is worth it. So perhaps more damage here. Excavators, just something that does more than 2 damage. Come on. Okay. Might actually play the environment here. Kind of cool, don't you think so? But if anyone's doubting the going viral, is only running 3 in this deck. It's not, again, probably in this matchup, Plankwalker would have actually been better, but it's just because I'm not getting my Yetis now. It's nice we have the Rolling Stone for that. This will probably do more damage later. I'm just rocking the block this turn. Looks alright. Next turn, 5 minutes. Oh, this hits face anyway. I thought I had to frenzy. Alright. Blocks. Did you scorch yet? That would suck. This fishing up in 5 would have been, gets him down to 4, that would have been so much better. I feel like he's going to have late game, we're just not getting it, man. That's the one? We can actually do damage in 5 now, I think. Let's go! Let's go! Whoa, bro! What, he's gonna cornucopia here? See, now the frenzy wins. Usually. I guess we can't kill a lane 1 cornucopia, but we'll be okay. I mean, we can do frenzy does 3 damage at least here. I'd love to get him in 1. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my, he's just gonna play Astro Bear now. Watch this. Na 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 na. Do, do, do. Yo yo, oh my gosh, dude, you're just you're being a little bit cringe. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh, okay, we have the environment. Whoops. This is fine. Gotta keep that 3-1 alive. Keep the frenzy going here. Having a lot of going virals in your deck, in this scenario, the best card in our deck we can get is going viral. Mug would probably be number 2. But no, getting a lot in the late game is very, 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 very good for this deck. Yes! Oh, I mean, is there something? I don't need more than 3. I mean, if he, well... he has so much heals. Oh... Alright, I mean... I'll play on Cuke plus Squash or some stupid thing like that. There's the Cornucopia. But I don't think he can heal now, so the 3 damage will just win. He needs some miracle here. Does he have a little... I think that's guaranteed, right? Got him. In my opinion, going viral carried us there. It got us through, got us enough damage to actually like be able to finish him with 3. I mean, we're doing an extremely exact amount here. Cornucopia last turn would have been way better because it went to much damage. But anyway. Dee 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 doo doo. Na 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 na. No. Playing going viral for a card. Just play more deck. Play this deck. I can't argue with you, man. Just play 10 games with this deck sometime. You'll see. Playing going viral for a little buff and drawing a card is really good, because then you just get it again. How could you kill the Chomper, you monster? Oh no. Chomper hate. Alright. Okay, so I have to mulligan one. I mean, do you keep 2 Yetis or you keep Yeti Mug? Kind of depends on the matchup. Oh, this is a tough hand to mulligan, man. Do we keep 2 Yetis? Do we keep 3 Yetis? This hand just got a lot better. Oof. I think I'm going to get rid of the going viral here. Man, is this hand worth keeping? I think I have to get rid of one, because there's so many... Getting a Mug is arguably just as good as a Yeti there. There's Pogos, there's a lot of things that complement that. Keeping 2 Yetis in this hand, I think tis a bit cringe, isn't it, bruv? The lava, I didn't do it. I didn't actually kill the Chomper, the lava did. That guy, go get him, go find him. So I'm throwing Imp. Imp, more like Impact. Let's go. Please don't have the second click B again. I don't want to deal with this crap every time. Bro, this is not. Oh, man. It's still okay, because it still chump blocks and makes another card, so it's still like a 1 for 1. 1.5 for 1 if you count the damage, plus the chump block, plus the card. Plus if you just get a Toxic here. Okay, that's fine. That means one of his superpowers does nothing. Okay, and he's Cali rolling on me. Okay, alright. We do have a flick. Ooh, we got a curve. Do not play a 3rd click P. No, this guy's freaking hacking, man. Come on, man! Yay, it's past time. We can actually still win this. With Pogo Mug. Pogo Mug can actually still beat this crap. I think this is worth it. We're really just stalling, and this actually gives us more. I mean, this gave us an entire Imp, an entire chump block. I'll definitely take it. Can I get a Toxic right now? Just to, okay. It blocked the 4 damage. That's all we really needed here. Oh. See, Dale, what? This deck, Pogo Yeti Mug, can actually beat this deck, because it can only play 1 card per turn, and it's just going to get too slow after a while. Dee-dee-dee-doo. I don't, these are not the ones I want to bounce. I want to bounce the B-Rex if he's not hacking. You don't know. Every once in a while, this does happen. I mean, it's happened to us. This guy's freaking hacking, though. I think we got him, though. I think this deck is actually gonna win, guys. Watch us own this guy. Oh, maybe I. Okay, no, we have to keep the bounce. We have to keep the bounce going every turn. Now we're good. We're good. 5. Can you please block the 5 or the 50-50 of blocking this, please? Yes. Yeah. Absolutely yes. He can't well blow it. Maybe we have a 1 in 3 here. Please don't get blow. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, guys. We're fine. Are we? Because we're going to block this and bounce 1. Wait, is there a reason to Yeti instead of Mug here? Because he's always just playing one. If he's hacking, he's always playing a click P every turn. So maybe we just win the trade. But this does 6, so we can't actually block it. No, so we do it like this. Alright. So the hacks is right. It's still there. Okay. This is actually the worst, basically worst case scenario. Because now we're getting screwed. I would have, something 5 here would have been really nice, but now this lives, which is a tremendous problem. I'll block that. Just killing one of these, see the mug went in the wrong space. Any other space for the mug would have actually killed a click P. I didn't play the mug in the wrong lane there, did I? Yeah, your block meter might save us. Oh, I'd love to kill this guy. If I had a way to buff this would be nice. For now, it's gonna have to be 3 plus 3, and we just have to block well. This will actually win sometimes. This does 5. I think this goes... Can't do 6 here though. You have to just freeze 1. Block. No, I think we're done actually. Are we just done? I think we're done. Because we can only freeze 1 of these. No, we just don't have it. Too bad. See, if we would have killed one last turn with the mug, we probably would have won this game. Unfortunately, I think it's guaranteed for him because he already got this. Too bad. I'm not counting it as a loss, by the way. Close. Seriously, Mug being in any other lane than 1 would have won that game. I think our Pogo started in 1 there, right? So I don't think I misplayed the Mug. Because one of the click we would die, we would have frozen, we would have won the game the next turn. La 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 la. Bum 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 bum. I think I'll keep this. That is fine. Thank you for free cards. I'll get a. We get a card that's good. Good comment. He gets a card that's cringe, didn't it, bruv? No, not counting as a loss. See, honestly, people think Haunted Pumpkin is a good play here. I honestly, I'm probably deleting Haunted Pumpkin from the thing you should craft. I mean, it's really good for aggressive player, but like, from playing in this tournament, I found that Pumpkin is so often a game-losing card because of the card advantage. A lot of these really competitive, hard-nosed matchups come down to card advantage. Ooh, this is nice. This dead ghost is very nice here. I'm just doing it in 4 because the cowboy. It doesn't really matter. This was a 2 for 1. See ya. See ya. The card advantage it gives you, I find loses games. It's just my experience. Dun 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 dun. So we'll go in 2, so we have the block meter option next turn. Is this play better? What has he shown us so far? Just Haunted Pumpkin. Against 3 Nut, this is a lot better against 3 Nut. About 100 times better. It looks like a 3 mid there. Okay. Whee! Cool. Yeah, it's still better than bouncing it. Bouncing that card would have been way worse than doing nothing. Do we still play around 3-nut is the question. This looks like LG's 3-nut deck so far. Just for how passive he's playing, it looks like he's trying to set something up. Na 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 na. I don't know. You can't actually block bust that, which is cool. Let's say it's like 2 little ways. Squash on a 2/2. Okay, never mind. I'm way overestimating this guy. It's actually nice that this exists because it makes the Yetis pop off. Let's go. I'll definitely take it. I'm pretty sure the Pogo. No, we rolled a 3. Maybe the Pogo goes here. How about 3 + 3? Oh, I'll take that. I'm going viral this turn. Let's go, man. We have some Rolling Stone options too, which is just a versatoire. Why is Wall Knight top tier? Because his character is only meant to stall. He controls 2 powerful classes. The Guardian and Solar are arguably the best classes in the game. This will do 6, so going viral does solve this problem. Don't have to Rolling Stone that. Is the going viral just better next turn though? I mean, usually just proc the block. Well, the going viral actually clears this lane too, since it does 2 things pretty well. It also draws us a card. Getting a mug is always good. Getting a Yeti is incredible. So you're right though, but one very big disadvantage of Wall Knight when you're trying to play either aggro or mid-range or tempo is that his superpowers are not very good for that. His best one might be like the walnut power, and it's pretty bad. You know, he's more of a his superpowers are built more like a control hero, and that's a big problem. Like just comparing Guardian package the way I run Countertron, you can run most of those cards. You can add Pumpkin maybe. You know, you can arguably even run a stronger package with Wall Knight, but because of his poor superpowers. Citron might just be better. I don't. Do we go for the going viral here? How greedy is this? I think we just go for the Yeti. I just feel like the 6-1. Okay. Bodyguard. It's so not scary because we're just getting so much tempo on him. That's a Rolling Stone. That's definitely a Rolling Stone. We have an extra one in hand, so just. It's not like integral, but it's definitely good enough with 2 in hand. Yes! I think we got this one in the bag, guys. Fairly certain. Even if you like... See, that's actually not going to do enough. It's funny. Okay, enjoy it back, bro. He can block and use his super, but that just means if he plays that again, all his damage just happens next turn and even more. Never have enough going virals. We can just win here too. Come on, man! And it's super. It's his last. Unless he's holding it. It's Walnut. Oh, okay. Did he use a super? Maybe he's gonna heal and use super this turn. That would suck. That would suck some big peppers. Sorry. So, jeez. No! This is so annoying. We still win though. He ain't gonna be able to deal with the 3-3. Watch him play a Chomper. Come on. For the stall. So far we're at 22. Oh! Look at this guy. Oh, look at this guy. Such skills. Hey, if we get a third going viral, we can not Rolling Stone. This is all BM. Ella esta BM. We got it. I feel like this one's even saltier. It just shows that our first going virals were completely useless. He used the SIG in the beginning of the game? Oh, I didn't even remember. Walleye games take so long. Come on, man. He actually played Doomshroom there. Come on, man. Maybe that was a hacker. He's running like Haunted Pumpkin and Doomshroom. Who knows? He's also running Squash, I think. Again, Walnut Super can sometimes be like just completely game saving. Wow, do I get rid of a pogo with a mug in hand? Something tells me this is just gonna end up being better. I shall follow my gut. Okay, that's fine hand. Just ways of dealing with this crap. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't Click P. I was expecting 8 Click Ps again. 4, technically. I only played 4. So again, Haunted Pumpkin, you're doing a lot of potential damage. It's also a lot of stats. It's a 4/2 if you're running Photosynthesizer or whatever in your deck. It's just a lot. So you're sacrificing card advantage for some extra tempo. I find, again, that, and it depends on the matchup, but like people, when they're playing against Gargmech, which is a decent deck, not my favorite Z-Mech deck, definitely not the scariest thing for me playing in the tournament, was very, I'm very happy everyone was playing Gargmech instead of Trickmech against me. I'm serious. My Trickmech with the Quasards. So I find the more I've tested decks, Haunted Pumpkin is considered to be really good against, let's say, Gargmech because of if they play Con Man on 1, so you can counter it with Haunted Pumpkin on 2, on 1, I mean, you can counter with Haunted Pumpkin, and then you survive as a 4/1. I find that's a mistake because my experience is Gargmech decks usually come down to card advantage. That deck burns a lot of health off the opponent within the first 6-7 turns, and usually runs out of steam pretty quickly. I'll go Pogo Mug here, though, bro. Oh, I'll do that now. Yeah, I'm kind of dominating this guy. The fishing amp's so good. Okay, you're just annoying. If he plays another card, I'll bounce. Okay, bye, Admiral. See ya. Have a good one. I'm not bouncing this crap with the mug. I refuse. Mug just got really good. Let's see if he has another cool game. Oh, we're at 19 health against this deck, man. We didn't get the black hole. It's not like we're gonna need it. And Garg, we figured out that the heal decks, just you run 4 heals. Anyway, I find that Haunted Pumpkin feeding opponent card in these very competitive games, I feel like they come down to card advantage much more than when you're playing ranked, and there's so many more OTKs, and there's just a lot more other stuff going on. Definitely bouncing to 3-2. 3-12. So this is turn 6 coming up. Guess we'll look at what we top deck, but right now the option is Mug looks pretty good. He didn't have the Cool Bean. We'll probably just go with Mug. Mug Rolling Stone is actually really, really good here. We'll play Cowboy Viral on 7. What is he, even if he has a Cool Bean here, honestly, he's losing so much tempo with these 5/5s coming on the field. What the heck is he gonna do? Just look up my Trickmech deck. It's the one with Thomas the Tank Engine in the thumbnail. Called This Deck Doesn't Run. This Trickmech doesn't run out of steam. The idea was to run Quasar, and an extra going viral and stuff to make sure it doesn't run out of steam. I didn't actually check my gravestones at all, but we're always bouncing this anyways. Do I roll? This is so audacious, but damn, what? This being in the water lane for the viral play next turn is better. I'm going face here. I don't care, man. The audacity. You can also find the Trick Mech deck in the challenge. I have a challenge on, it's on both channels actually. You just win by rolling a bunch of ones there. Where we said we have to try to, you know, I was challenged, can I do a deck that goes 10-0? So I used Trick Mech and we did it with that. Leprechaun Mug, again, that's cute, but it's too slow with only the one pot of gold. Not a big believer in Leprechaun. Everyone banned Z-Mech because of Garg Mech, so I was barely able to use Trick Mech in the tournament. It's such a great deck. Again, you know, the only way to really beat it is by teching really hard against it. I also find the Haunted Pumpkin, and again, this is just after playing Haunted Pumpkin decks into Garg Mech Alive. Tested a lot against that deck because I'm facing it in the tournament. This hand looks pretty good. I guess I'll keep this in case he's running Freeze. Is like, would be the annoying thing you could do here. I'm not saying aggro is good in ranked, but I didn't run any solar aggro decks in the tournament, for example. I just felt like it was too easy to control. There's so many Bungee Plumbers and Barrels and Final Missions, and everyone and their mom is running, you know, something that can really beat that. Pogo Yeti Mug. It wasn't ran as much as it should have, but I think people really should have run a lot more of that. But I would still say Aggro Solar Flare again for free-to-play decks for sure. It's probably one of the best decks in the game. And again, if you just want to hit Ultimate League, use a nice Aggro Solar Flare deck. It'll be fine. It's still fine. It didn't really even negate the environment effect. Who's negating who now? Biatch. I don't think I can play this in 3, so I'll just play it in 1. Cowboy becomes a little less good, but everything will be okay. Man, I hope he plays this. I don't think he can, because if it's Landscaper. See, this is fine. It gets us off the field, and just 4 damage. This is a really high attack card for a 3-cost card, so I think it really complements. I was kind of like mostly running 2 of these, but just because of the spooky Onion Rings matchup convinced me to run an extra one just for a little more damage in this deck. This is fine. Honestly, Haunted Pumpkin is a really easy card to tech, because if you play Haunted Pumpkin, they have Bungee Plumber, you lost that trade. Now you have, especially in a close game, that one card you're giving them, they're going to get value from it. And then if they're running, you know, I was running Dog, let's say also, 4 Dog, 4 Cheese Cutter in my Brain Freeze deck. I'll show you that in a couple of days. That'll probably be the next zombie deck I'll show you. Either that or Smash. Anyway. No. I think this is good. Yep. It's a freeze deck, actually. Maybe I should have played around Winter Squash there. Ooh, I might have just cringed. Winter Squash Freeze is so strong, and I just don't have an answer to it. Well. Alright. Alright, then. Do I play around him supering this turn? I don't know. I shall protect my face. Yeah, so again, aggro is very strong, but it's easy to counter. And again, if fewer people are running crazy, if more people are running, you know, hardy decks, then I probably would have gone with that. I probably would have gone for Aggro Solar Flare. I don't think I used it even once, though, in the tournament. New tempo with pink. Who's pink? With the Brainy Classic? That's okay. We have a Rolling Stone. Let's go. We have 2 Rolling Stone. Bro, what happened to your field? What happened to it? Is something? I know something going wrong here. And this procs the block, sets up 6 damage with this Cowboy. This guy's in humongous amounts of trouble. Large quantities of trouble. Love this. The freeze is pretty good. Other things are blowing, sim throwing will lose you the game, so I don't think the 1 in 3. You have 1 in 3 of it being good, and then 1 in 3 of automatic losing. Lua, California. Going viral would be kind of nice here. He's not going to play into the Imthorian. Might as well put a little extra heat on the field. Oof. Oof. That sucks. Ooh. Wow, got me, man. We're not in good shape anymore. We're really not in good shape anymore. This is a tough game to win in. Damn. You know what? I don't know. Letting the Captain Cucumber hit, though, I don't think that would have been a good idea. So, I need either a bounce or a Rolling Stone on the top of the deck here, and maybe this Cowboy can help me. Maybe some blocks would be nice too, but okay. Yes, Landscaper negates it. So it's going to be Landscaper and then try to frenzy the Cowboy and see what we can do. Oh, I like that. So Landscaper, double Landscaper answered this, okay? I hope he I hope he makes a play that really relies on this card, okay? That's what he got. It's more just dying in card advantage here. Just look at it, man. I wish he played a Pumpkin this game. That would be nice. Oh boy. This is rough. I think I still have to take this out. I'll take this. No! Okay, so now I'm getting this one. Oh my gosh. Yeesh. So this guy's still doing 5 + 5 to me. Damn it, that was a great and big end. We're almost for sure losing this one. I don't know what could even this. It's just so much damage here. I shall do that next turn. Well, maybe hitting one of these. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Da, 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 oh. We're gonna lose this game. Where did this go wrong? I wasn't paying enough attention. Maybe we just didn't get enough late game cards. They had that Cowboy who was able to freeze, you know what? Could be freeze is actually just really good against this deck. Because we just don't end up doing enough damage. What the fudge, dude? I kind of played into that, but not much we can do. At least we're still alive. Never mind. I guess we're definitely dead. I guess we want to get this one. No, it's guaranteed. That was the worst one. Yay! 7 + 3 kills us. Alright, take the L. Man. I've never really tested this against a freeze matchup. I mean, we have the Rolling Stones, but I feel like if you start playing like your Pogos and your Mugs, and then the next turn they just freeze your field, you lose. Like, I think, like, big field, like Doomshroom almost would be good against that. I know we got Doomshroom once and we won. I don't know. La 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 la. That's a fine hand. A fine hand. I think it's still worth it, even though the block meter is a little bit wonky. Imps are a little wonky, but it's good enough. Cancer's applesauce. Okay. Now it doesn't charge as block meter. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. I can't actually play this on ground against... Oh, he already played Scorch. Yeah, I guess I play this here. Much of a risk now. Bruh. Alright, we're bouncing this one. See ya. He could have actually killed my environment. He chose not to. I mean, when he was trying to ramp, I suppose. It's pretty good. Really, really good. Covers the lanes. Does 6. It also gets hella scary with going viral. So just play around. Okay. Nah, nice try, bro. Thank you. Thank you for feeding. Have a nice day. So we're doing 10 damage here? Jesus. We'll do a strong roll. This actually wouldn't even be a Cali at this point. That was actually fair, unfortunately. Come on, man. I plan on making another tier list for the cards I feel like I significantly changed my opinion on since I made the first ones. I'm not going to redo all of them because each one of those just takes so much. It takes too long. Is the going viral the play here? I think the pogo is the play. Going viral doesn't do anything with wing now, so. Imagine him feeding the frenzy cowboy here because he thinks Wignut's gonna save his ass. Yeah, na 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 na. Yes, that was perfect shrooms. Less so the cowboy does 6 damage here. So much damage. I'll do that for the damage for sure. Because it's frenzy and strike there. And he rolled. Callie rolled. Dun da da dun da. Man, this deck kicking it, man. Looks like we're ready for the 7 and 2. What do you guys think? Are you guys ready for the 7 and 2? Yeah, this is better than going viral, for sure. So botanist, I did not change my opinion. 3-nut, I don't know, man. I was, again, when we were trying to develop Countertron, I tried 3-nut so many times. I tried it with Spadao. I think I tried it with Grass Knuckles. I definitely tried it extensively with Citron. I could not get it to work consistently. Again, when you get that perfect curve into a 3-nut combo, it's amazing, but I just don't. What can I say? I'm not, again, I think it's fine in certain situations, and again, there's very difficult for decks to counter a 3-nut combo on turn 4, but I just find it inconsistent. That's just my experience playing I've probably played 100 games of 3-nut. I actually played 3-nut in the tournament in Wall Night. I was actually playing my own little take on like a 3-mid deck. I called it Midnight. It's not the one I put on YouTube, it's a different one. But yeah, I just you know, I don't know what I put 3-nut in the tier. Again, it's scary sometimes, but I couldn't get it to work. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. The heals, man. I'm happy our hand consists of power and card draw right now, so that's what we need. Yes. It just gets he plays that again. He spends his whole turn healing for 10, but then he takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's almost dead. This guy is so pega. Just trying to think about our play for next turn. So the one that does, well, this will also do 5 damage. It's down to 2 now. Him playing Astro and nothing loses the game. Astro and something usually loses anyway. It just doesn't do enough. So we're actually again, the going viral is hard carry. Come on, let's go. Yeah, with Crazy Everywhere, Pumpkin isn't as good for the tournament. That's what I'm saying. In that setting, and ranked is still great. We're dealing with tournament decks here. Yep. This man is El Dunzo. 7 and 2. What do you know? The classic score. I wanted Swabby to win though. In fact, if I didn't go on viral, I think Swabby would have finished in there. Forget. Final game. I originally started running the flicks in this deck to actually counter 3-nut combo on 4. That was just a thing he makes him have to play around. But anyway, I feel like the Black Hole Rolling Stone too. There's a few ways of kind of messing 3-nut up in this deck. I think I'm gonna go with Cowboy. That is a hell of a hand. Superpower again. Do 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 do. Again, Banana Launcher, it's another card. I've tried it so many times. We had a little success. I played it. That one won't count. We played Banana Launcher in, I think, a nightcap? I don't even remember. The other day, last week, we tried it in something, and it was fine. I don't, for me, running it in most decks, I wouldn't run it. I still haven't gotten them. It hasn't worked for me. I've seen it have success, but I just don't, there just seems to be much better cards, so I don't know if I would switch it up that much. What was the last one, you guys? And Botanist. Botanist, I've lowered my opinion for since then, because I keep testing against decks. I still keep testing against Lockout and Boogaloo, like Burn Boogaloo has it in it, and I'm just like, every time they play it, it's like, first of all, I play a lot of Elderberries and Blockbusters and stuff like this. It just feeds and Pine Clones. But even besides for that, it just doesn't do enough for its card. It's just a too... The shtick with the, you know, again, sometimes it gives you your brain freeze superpower with the Yetis. I'll mulligan this since we don't see an environment yet. This will be good against a passive player, and then we can play this on 4. So we can also draw into an environment here. Anyway, it's just another, well, no Lima. You can see my gravestone, so no. Ugh, no. Yes! I'll play Black Hole here for sure. I'll let that hit me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So how do we do this? 3, 4, 5? Probably. We could also go 3, but then it just makes the rest of this play a little awkward. We do a little more damage this turn, though. I don't think it's necessary. Oh, he can see. Oh, no. Come on, Spyrus. You're too good. This gets bounced anyway next turn, so I'll take this. It's a pretty good landscape. The Spyrus is actually kind of good here because he knows it's not Pogo. Anyway, if you can calculate this correct. You've noticed that you are in fact on TV. You're watching me on your TV. Goodbye. Have a nice day. I will see you later. I think I'm gonna learn my lesson on this. Park my block. Park my block. So we'll go Mug here. So good. Free bounces for everyone. Mug in 1. Then we'll go Yeti. This is definitely a good enough Mug. Oh my gosh, look at these Yetis. Yeti Frenzy will be really good. Or Yenzi Environment. But we're bouncing the environment here. That's all good. Ah, we're in good shape. Okay. It destroys an environment. The Spyrus is kind of annoying, though. La 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 la. Congratulations, you did 0 damage. Congratulations, you can replay that next turn. Hope you enjoy. Have a nice day. Alaikum salam. Okay. I think we got this in the bag. We're doing 5 just in lane 3 here. That's besides for everything else. Whoa! I actually top decked a Cowboy. I didn't even think about playing it here. That would have done 9? I'll do it next turn. Okay, bro. Oh boy, look at this guy go. So we're doing 6. I'll freeze this one. Because I freaking feel like it. Oh. The Shrinking Violet would have actually negated this play, so I'm happy we played the Yeti. Prime up, you're the best person ever. You guys are so nice. Yeah, I think we got this guy. What actually is the play here? It's probably 3 and 4. It just puts more heat on this field. There's too many guys to deal with. Even if he's shrinking, it's like sad. Gonna heal for real. Oh, gonna heal for real. Are you a dead meme? Probably. Doesn't even have to kill you. Yo, I guess all of his power is safe from this, right? He survived. Come on, Overshoot Imp. Come on, Corv. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me for the win? We didn't need that, but it was still pretty sweet. I'll definitely take it. What? Let's go highlight comp. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Get clapped. Corv's a 2. Mog doesn't make 2s anymore, right? I'm a little confused. Yay. Got a highlight. Today's September 22nd, 2021. And just like that, we're 8 and 2, boy. Yay. Alright guys, so that will settle the bets. Extremely great deck. Absolutely wonderful. Fantastic. Really good matchups again, especially against Guardian. Like, people are really sweaty. They play a lot of Guardians. Really fine matchup for the most part. The thing that really beats this deck is slow Chompzilla, Onion Rings. Kills this deck. Any slow Onion Rings deck. Not enough early game damage. I was even dicking around with a version of this deck that ran a little more aggression, like Raptor and Fire Rooster, which still might actually be good, and it beats that matchup. It just ends up being a lot worse against a lot of other things, so I'll live and die with the Chompzilla matchup. Alright guys, whew. This was such a good thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was a really fun stream. Peace. This is Fry. Hell yeah. The answer is la yes. I'll see you guys in 1 minute. Come back, do that daily, check your decks, do all that end of the stream stuff. Maybe we'll finish the PewdiePie Roast too. I'm in the mood. Why are you always in the mode? Will Combust be good against this deck? Yeah, I didn't test that because I banned Captain Combustible, but I definitely would have. It could probably be good. The Onion Rings would hurt. There's a lot of gravestones in this deck. I don't know. Them throwing in would clog some lanes. That would be interesting. I feel like the Landscaper and the Pogos would be pretty good. I don't know, man. Also, there's no answer to Cowboy. That would be an interesting matchup. Comboss is a good deck, though, man. Yay. We'll do the daily. Puzzle party? I don't like the puzzle parties. I just want to play a chill PvZ Heroes game. I feel like using my brain at the end of the stream. I love your stream highlights. You're so lucky you have good editors. We love you. Thank you. What are you saying? When I edited my own videos, it wasn't good? I'm joking. Yeah, Slage is awesome. What the hell is this? Don't tell me this is the 50-50 one. The garbage. How does this work? I have to strike through. Gosh, so annoying. Okay, how much damage do we need? 28. So, is this just easy? I think this is easy. Can we spend all this? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I think this is an easy daily. How much does this do? This does 24 right here. We don't need anything else. We just need the one overshoot. It does 2 attacks, right? My game mechanics served me correctly. You don't even need the abracadabra's thing. In fact, I probably could have just played the botanist here and the environment here, and we didn't. The abracadabra wasn't necessary at all. The abracadabra is to mess you up, so you accidentally kill one of the frenzy minions. Anyway. There's a bunch of ways of doing that. I have Pepe's stuck in my head. Check it out. It's kind of lit. Yee Fry, we want to see Mexico? What, I should walk around with the camera and stream? I don't know. I'm gonna walk around with my phone and write these roasts. That's what I'm gonna do. I actually feel like finishing the PewdiePie roast with you guys, so I can just sit and write everything. I have some energy now, and I definitely have time. I really have the rest of the night off. I have something I have to do in 2 hours, so I'll be good. I also have to make the next tournament video. But yeah, so I'm gonna check your decks, and then I'm gonna stop the stream for like less than a minute, switch to no delay, and then we'll finish up this PewdiePie roast. Deck list. Send me your deck picks using your channel points. Those precious fries. Here's Mythology. Yeah, I should change my command in terms of what to. I should also make a what to craft tier list. This is probably something really important. I feel like I have a little bit more. I'll probably take Valk off of it. I don't know, man. I'm still a really big believer in Mustache Monument Valk. Scariest thing in the whole entire world. I'm so happy more people didn't try that against me in the tournament. I took my ban off of Brainstorm, and I mean, almost no one played Valkster. You guys want to see Pokemon Unite? I sort of would like to play other games. I feel like I'm gonna just randomly pop on stream maybe sometimes. I'm feeling a little ambitious, so maybe I'll randomly pop on stream, play these games. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make content until I stream them 10 times though. I don't know, man. What do you consider a score that a deck can get for it to be competitive? Again, sometimes I'll play a meme deck and it goes 10-0, so it really depends on the matchups. Like this Neptuna could have also gone 10-0. It really just, it depends what you play against. I think it's easier for you guys to go 10-0 than me because I'm still probably facing a few snipers every stream. Alright, so here's Mythology's thingy called Bouncy House. Rating the decks right now. Mythology's is first. So this Bouncy House, you're calling this? This is basically elusives. You're running with now Admiral Navy Beam. Like, if you actually added Admiral Navy Beam, it would give you a little bit more reach in this deck. Forget-me-nuts instead of Galacta would be nice too, since you're running all the photosynthesizers. I mean, this is like 2 cards off of being elusives, which is a fine deck, by the way. I definitely prefer Countertron, but elusives is has a lot of really good matchups. Terrible against this deck, but good against a lot of things. Yeah, it's tough to do a lot more subjects and stuff. I feel like I have a lot of ambition and energy these days, though. Like, I've been dealing with some stuff the last 2 months. I feel like I've really, a couple of things, and I feel like I've, just in the last, this last few days, I feel like I've made so much progress. I'm ready to just jump in and, like, start making some projects. I think honestly, the roasts is something I really want to invest in and do well with a long time, and that's things I can start putting on TikTok, and yeah, I think that has the most potential, so I'm definitely going to make that the priority. Anyway, cool deck, Mythology. The newest database deck is called Kambotia. So here's from Yo-Yo. Kambotisha. It's an Immorticia deck. The Combo Tempo deck with the unironic edition, which is interdimensional. So I saw a different name for this. It was called Toss, and this is a deck I definitely want to try and stream. Actually, this PewdiePie Roast, it was a little bit of a BS game with the block meter and tap decking 3 synchronized swimmers out of 4 in the deck. But this was really cool. I mean, this was like, I do like this. I'm not sure about if I'll end up keeping the interdimensional. I keep on like trying interdimensional decks and then cutting it. I don't know what it would be though. You're right. Every once in a while, you high roll an interdimensional and you get a swimmer, and it's ridiculous. So maybe it is good. I don't know. I probably would run Cheese Cutter. No, I'd run Cheese Cutter over interdimensional easy, because then if it hits face, you get a buff, and that combos with everything in this deck. Or a free tempo card. So I'll definitely do my take on that. You're running Secret Agent. It's cool. See, I don't think it's good with, you know, it's so Cheese Cutter is so much better with Secret Agent too, because if you Secret Agent an interdimensional and you play another card, it loses its buff. I definitely have to try the Kambotisha, it's called. Is that the new name for it? Because I know this says Toss. It's cheese. I'm just trying to think the situation that interdimensional would be better than Cheese Cutter. I don't know. You have to get very, very lucky for it to be better. What's your favorite Pokemon? Kadabra. Kadabra OP, guys. Ever try Gen 1, catch an Abra, it's super hard, and then evolve it, which you can just buy a TM from the big store. Just give it like Lightning Punch and Frost Punch, and then make it Kadabra, get Psychic. You don't need another Pokemon. Easy wins. Alright, here's Stop the Chomper Hate. Sending in 1. Fry's a pretty cool deck. Also do a cringe when you see this or kill me. It's gonna be some stupid. It's a Rickroll. I refuse to cringe. Chaos Bones is sending 1. I do want to try a... What is this? Sending me a Reddit link in the deck list. Burnboog will have that written down. This link is not loading, bro. I think I have to just get rid of all the suffixes on this link and it'll work. Here we go. Imagine using Psychic. No, in Gen 1 they were great, because the only thing that countered it was Bug, and there was no... All the Bug were also poison, so they died to Psychic, and Kadabra is so fast that he has First Say. His first strike. It was so Psychic was so, and Ghost did not counter. In fact, Psychic countered Ghost because they were poison, and Ghost didn't do a damn thing. It was Psychic was so broken in set one, man. In Gen 1, they might have patched that. See, I think when they made like Red, the new Red, like Red Ruby or whatever it was, like they probably patched all those matchups and actually made a few things like actually beat Psychic, but like that was crazy, man. So here's Burnfinity Red Zone. You're running Burn with I kind of like this. Burn with, and you're running the 2/3 Pirate. This looks cool. This looks cool. I'm gonna write this down. Overshoot Infinity, Overshoot, Burn, Pirate, Hybrid, Monkus, Absorbs. I have this written down from a long time ago. I haven't gotten a chance to do it. But you run like a really pingy deck with, and you run the Monkus in order to absorb it. I'm gonna write in parentheses Mug here, because maybe the Mug Monkus it'll protect your Overshoot guys and then keep on sucking their block meter dry. Who was that? Was that Cheesecake? That was Cheesecake. Carl. Again, you can send index using the channel points. But that's it for today. All right, guys. I'm going to see you guys in 1 minute. I want to finish this PewdiePie roast. You guys came up with brilliant stuff yesterday. I feel like we just need really just 1 more hour to finish writing this, and then then I'll do my part where we write the premises on stream, and then I just turn them into jokes that sound good, and then record it, and we should be able to actually have the PewdiePie rolling by next week, which would be. I mean, I could finish this before I could leave Mexico. That would be a really big accomplishment. Which card would you want to be buffed the most in PvZ? I'd love to see a lot of these cards that are just not quite good enough, but really cool. Snake Grass would be a nice card. I wonder if it having a you think Snake Grass being a 4/3 would just be completely busted and broken? I wouldn't mind. There's a bunch of things like that. I'd love to see Gargs get buffed, because Gargs are fun, but they don't do enough, and they're too easily countered. What else would I like to see buffed? I don't know. See you later, Champois. All right. One more deck before we go here. No, it didn't go through. All right, guys. I will see you guys in 1 minute. I'm just going to turn off the delay, switch the topic, and we're going to roast PewdiePie. Stay for the party. It's fun. We come up with some good stuff. It's not good if you don't like dark humor, because we're very, very, very dark with the jokes. I will see you guys in a minute. Na 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 And I'm just kidding. Who the fuck watches the entire PewDiePie video? I love that shadow, man. Huge. La 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 la. All right, what do we need? How much material do we need? I'm gonna check one of my other roasts just to like compare. Let's just open up the Minecraft. I'm just gonna compare how much space it takes on this Google Doc, just to like if I forget how many pages. I think I need 5 full pages. Where's Minecraft? Minecraft recording. See, this doesn't actually have a lot of fluff on it. This is pretty concise. Minecraft recording was 1, 2, 3. 3 pages. We might actually have enough for a 5-6 minute roast here. 1, 2. Probably have 3. We need one more page, guys. Let's go. We're doing it now. That's a good joke, Duck. YouTube Duck. This is nice, actually. I'm gonna say it a lot different than you did. I'll put it in the career. This is nice. Okay, I'll give you the credit for this. But the way I would say this joke was, imagine hitting 100 million subs just because your viewers are racist. Are racist. I think you have to make a little less subtle reference there. Just because your viewers hate Indians, hate Indian people. Hitting 100 million or getting most of your subs? Getting most of your subs. That's a really great premise. Imagine getting most of your subscribers just because your viewers are all racist. I'll have to decide how to word this, but that's an amazing premise. So we're off to an exceedingly good start. All right. Let's go through this and we'll see if there's anything else. Guys, whatever comes in your minds. A lot of times it's just, you guys get these great ideas. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to start. I don't know how to start this. I'm thinking of like starting in a unique way. My editor had a couple ideas. I have to look into that. This is going to be, there's going to be a couple lines here. Then it's going to be, no, I'm actually I promise, I'm a PewDiePie fan. Now, I do have the emotional, I'm probably going to go with emotional maturity of a 9-year-old, but that's not the point. The point is we only roast the ones we love, which is why we're not going to roast T-Series. PewDiePie type edits. So if you're easily offended by the types of jokes that PewDiePie makes, turn off this roast right now. Yay. I probably won't actually do T-Series again, especially with the next T-Series joke. Okay, so PewDiePie, but his real name is Felix blah 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 blah. Back in 2015, my girlfriend told me I have to watch PewDiePie play horror games, and it really was scary having to sit through an entire PewDiePie video. Nah, I'm kidding. I probably even word this a little bit. I'll rewrite the whole thing, but it's good. The premise is there. Nah, I'm kidding. Who the fuck watches an entire PewDiePie video? That's so great. What a great roast. PewDiePie is a self-made success. He comes from humble beginnings. In fact, in 2017, he was homeless because he looked like a homeless guy then. Biggest YouTube channel, if you don't count two Bollywood channels and Coco Melon. I don't know if this is a joke. It could be this is really this joke, but just way better. The only thing people know about Sweden are PewDiePie and IKEA. So basically, Sweden exports a lot of cheap trash. So what I'm trying to say is, Sweden exports a lot of cheap trash. When I think of people I know from Sweden, the first person I think of is PewDiePie, and the second is Greta Thunberg. And they make me really happy that I don't know a third. They make me... And those two... happy that I don't know a third. Yeah, we got Greta. Got him. We got Greta without saying a damn thing about her. That's what I love about that. So good. Yeah, no, we're this was the rough draft. That one was the good one. Yep. All right. Okay, so in the memes we'll put the bridge. There's something I watched the clip with the bridge. We'll have a really good N-word joke here. It'll be great. It'll be great. We'll get to that in a second. Okay. His content. So it's amazing how the original YouTuber hasn't came up with any. PewDiePie's channel. PewDiePie used to make funny videos, but now it's been reduced to reaction channel. It's amazing how the original YouTuber hasn't actually created any original content in years. And word that correctly. Nah, but who wouldn't want to watch a 31-year-old playing games made for an 11-year-old? Can you guys help me with this one? I think we need a little more premise. Who wouldn't want to watch a 31-year-old play games made for an 11-year-old? Can you guys give me one more thing to stick in this joke to actually make it funny? Who wouldn't want to watch a 31-year-old playing games made for 11-year-olds? I feel like the direction of this joke is basically saying how lame the channel is. By saying, of course, you'd want to watch this channel, and then saying something super lame. I just think that there's a completely different way of... I think this just needs one more roast in here somewhere. Maybe there's something cringier than playing games for an 11-year-old. Like reacting to maybe we'll give a specific example of one of his videos that is like, here, I'm going to actually look this up. Give me what is the cringiest PewDiePie reaction video, or any video. Like, what's the thing that video he made about a subject that just sucks? Like, it's so uninteresting. Cringiest PewDiePie video. You can find something he reacted to that's just, I don't know enough. But just like... What has he, to TikTok? We can find something better, even. I'll probably just open up PewDiePie's channel and browse through a little here. There's got to be one here. Let's actually look at his most... I'm going to actually sort by most popular. We do a rap joke. Bitch Lasagna is his #1 video. The funny montages, these were good. These are 8 years old. Man, he used to be a great YouTuber 7-8 years ago. How about him like abusing his dog? I don't think that's this joke, but we can make a joke about him abusing Edgar. Jake Paul. So reacting to...
Okay, so I've been sick. Oh, I bet it was JP all along. That basically puts me... I don't understand what the fuck is happening here. Is he talking about his ex or some shit like that? Please, it's that...
There was Jake Paul's rap. This was pretty cringe.
Oh, and by the way, I just dropped some new merch. Hanging by...
The Jake Paul rap? That's okay. Come on, guys. Minecraft? Maybe playing Minecraft is better. Minecraft? How about just playing Minecraft? This might actually be good, because this is, I mean, this is a big channel meme I haven't even addressed in another joke yet. Playing there's probably no better game to say than playing Minecraft. I don't think there's a more cringy game in a way. Who wouldn't want to watch a 31-year-old playing Minecraft Millionaire? Should we put another... Is there one more word we can put in here, though? Maybe we'll have to describe him in a second way. That makes it even more cringe. Like a 31-year-old millionaire playing Minecraft? Well, what else can we say about PewDiePie in this joke? I think we just need one more word here, and this works. A 31-year-old... I think something worse than millionaire, something cringy about him. Guys, tell me some stuff that's cringe about Pewds. He'll say he revives it. He revived it, yeah, maybe. A 31-year-old... A washed up, like you can say a washed up 31-year-old? Like, what's a one-word description you can give of him that's a meme and also is a roast? A 31-year-old Nazi playing Minecraft? We can go with racist here. Racist / Nazi. That might work. That might work. Anything else? Anything that's less easy than playing the race card here? That could work though. Nazi playing Minecraft. Now, I like Nazi because it describes his appearance a little bit too. We should call him a Hitler Youth. He kind of does look like a Hitler Youth. And maybe we can even make that joke. I'll write it down and maybe I'll turn that into something. I mean, after the homeless, this would actually fit. Like, now he looks like Swedish Santa, but 10 years ago, he looked like you want to put a very attractive Hitler Youth. He kind of does with the blonde hair and everything. Washed up. I'll write washed up. Maybe I'll think of something here. I could probably think of this word. A washed up 31-year-old Nazi playing Minecraft. It could be washed up does work. It could be you'll just go with all this. All right, this is fine. We did enough there. Man, that's a great joke now. Just need another word. Let's go, guys. Can we make a joke about him abusing his dog? Is there a dog abuse joke here? Well, we have to find a second thing to relate it to. So either to one of the games he plays, the type of content he makes, to his audience, or to a different meme of his channel. We just need an in. Like, we need a compare and contrast. He's abusing his dog is like, or is unlike something. What's the context? We're writing a roast. So we do these comedy roasts on my channel, Roast 'em Up, and we're writing honoring PewDiePie by writing some roast for him. I'm gonna make this into the next video. He plays with his dog Edgar. He's kind of like rough. He's always like almost holding him in a headlock. Yeah, he's always like threatening Edgar with a knife, like for a joke. Like, you know, this is pretty easy topic. Come on, guys. What do we got? What do we got here? It can make a Michael Vick joke. I don't know. Michael Vick did nothing wrong. That's my opinion. Only thing sadder than his videos. We need something a little sharper than sad. Something a little more direct. We're on the right track though. He abuses. Maybe there's a privilege he abuses. What is the thing that PewDiePie, he abuses the privilege of being famous? No, there's something better. The only thing he abuses more than blank is his dog Edgar. What does he abuse? His sub count? More than, and this is the blank we have to fill, is abusing his dog. So sub count. We're getting there. This is very, very close. Very, very close. Doesn't eat pork. I don't think that's a famous thing about him, though. His facial hair. Come on. Let's think of something really politically incorrect here, guys. Come on. Come on. He allegedly abused his ex. Great. I won't even make reference to something like that. Allegedly. He allegedly was one of the 3 guys on the Duke football team who raped someone too, you know? Abuses. No, come on. What does PewDiePie abuse? I mean, because he abuses his viewers? We'd have to word that in a way. We'd have to start with a roast actually before, which could work. Like, how does PewDiePie abuse his viewers? He abuses Jews. I don't know how many Jew jokes I'm gonna make here, but Fiverr? Clickbait. Clickbait is probably the only thing you have to start with. Like, every one of PewDiePie's videos is like, I'll write this down here. Like, our clickbait. The only way PewDiePie became popular. PewDiePie became popular is by clickbait, our clickbait and deceiving titles, etc. The only thing he abuses more than the YouTube algorithm would be the thing. The YouTube algorithm is his dog Edgar. I love how the great thing about this is how we went straight from clickbait and saying he's abusing the algorithm to get famous. This is a very, very big twist of using that word abuse in both of these contexts. That's actually a really almost a better direction than a literal abuse is saying abusing the YouTube algorithm. So I think this is the joke. I have to rewrite this line to make it actually flow. But I think that's really, really good. Sky Shadow with the clickbait. Man, this guy's been contributing to this roast, man. I gotta give you I'll probably give you a few credits in this one. Just a lot here. Pancakes also said it, but I give the first person. I like it. I like this angle. I have to make this fun. It's not quite funny enough, but I think there's going to be something we're going to have to add to this to make this joke work. So it's not just that he got famous from abusing it, but he maybe give a specific example. If you guys want to actually do this and want to give me an example, yeah, let's do this right now. What's a specific example of him? Like, if you make this like, yeah, he made the thumbnail and the title this, but the video ends up being about something else. I've never seen such big clickbait in my life. The only thing PewDiePie abuses more than the YouTube algorithm is his dog Edgar. I think that'll work. It also is an extra joke for this roast, so let's go. Now we're done with PVZ today. That's actually the next joke is subreddit. So we have this needs a lot of work. There's a joke here we just haven't found. There's a premise here we just haven't found it yet. So that's literally the next one. Do you guys have a okay? If you guys want, give me a specific one of clickbait. If not, I'll look into that later. But this is really the next thing. What are we gonna do? We need a play on the word "why." How do you fit "why" into a roast? Just thinking like, oh, why? His most popular series is "The Why," and this should have just been called "Why." That's such a weak premise. There's something there though. What is it? Where's the "why" joke? That puts the "why" in the "why." That sounds better already. Puts the "why." We don't even have to start with "why." Right. When I see PewDiePie's video still getting 3 million views, my only question is "why?" Or that puts the. He puts the "why" in the "why." I like putting the "why" in the "why." I think that's great because that's addressing the terrible pun that we're making. It makes it slightly less cringe. Damn, I'm sweating. Maybe this can follow the unoriginal roast? How does a reaction channel still get 3 million views on average on his videos? PewDiePie's channel definitely puts the "why" in the "why." Something like that. This could actually go here. I just changed the location of this. It just fits here. I just have to set this up. We need maybe something better than how does he get 3 million? He puts something that fits more like just "why." He puts the "why" in the "why." You need something really, really just what? Like it could be like, who wouldn't want to watch a washed up 31-year-old Nazi play Minecraft? PewDiePie's channel definitely puts the "why" in the "why." We need something a little stronger than that. Before you make this cringy ass pun, we need something like really. We need the person's brain, the person who's watching this roast, already thinking just "why." The flow is weird here. But we need something to fill this in. There's a way to make this flow. He sold hot dogs for a YouTuber. I'm gonna stick to the famous facts instead of the small text Wikipedia stuff. Well, why wouldn't you watch it? Why not? Well, why not? Maybe starting this joke with the word "why"? Maybe that just using the word "why" in the previous roast will put the "why" already in their head. Why wouldn't you want to watch a washed up 31-year-old Nazi playing Minecraft? PewdiePie's channel definitely puts the Y in Lawai. Yeah. It's so cringe now, actually. It felt so good for a while. Now it's not feeling very great. I feel like there might... you see, if you can stick this in... I feel like putting the Y in Lawai is a good line, but it has to come after something really sharp, and that will just sort of like... It'll sort of... This is a very, like, non-blunt... That if it followed something very blunt, I think it would be okay. Like, it wouldn't be... It's kind of just cringe by itself. That makes sense? Talks about meatballs? I've never heard of that. Let's go stick to, like, the 10 to 15 most famous memes for his channel when we're in this section here. The ad-apocalypse? I just thought of the N-word joke. PewDiePie isn't even good. Pie isn't even that good at video games. He compensates for his bad aim by yelling the N-word. Jesus Christ. He compensates for his bad aim by yelling the N-word. Or something like that. Maybe add the Lawai joke in the intro part. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, dude. Before, like, don't put it in the middle of these rows. Make it like as maybe this is. it could be you're right. I'm gonna copy this. Like, make it more subtle. Instead of talking about how cringy his videos are, don't set it up at all. Make the setup silent. I kind of like that, actually. Today we are roasting maybe that could be the first line of the roast. That wouldn't be a bad start. Like, today we are roasting a YouTuber who puts the Y in Lawai. It's still a little cringe. The YouTuber who successfully put the Y in Lawai. Whose most successful series? How about just who's most, like, I'll write this down. Today we are roasting the YouTuber whose most successful series to date is named Lawai. It's really weak still. I don't really know what to do with this. Then Lawai, are you still here? Yeah. Too cringe. A 9-year-old who watches PewDiePie is called a bro. An adult who watches PewDiePie is called a PewDiePie. It's pretty funny. Hey, you came up with this one? Shai's writing the premises. Let's go. We actually skipped this. How can we relate how can we make a roast out of his channel? They're so loyal that what? It's like a, this can also set up the abuse joke if we want to still. Maybe that's it. Maybe we don't have to do the clickbait. Like for someone has the most loyal following the internet. He lets his audience down. I'm just writing ideas now. Content slash like taking months off. That's not such a big roast though, taking months off. The man-child who puts the Y in the Y. I kind of like this phrasing though. We are looking at if you add the man-child, like, and add a very quick, easy to understand roast before. I'll write this down. I'll actually copy this whole thing. Man-child who puts the Y in the Y. That's not bad, actually. That's a good tempo. We'll see if we can make it even better. So, it's like a girlfriend who gets abused. The only thing he abuses. Maybe we can even do it by making clickbait. Making clickbait titles. Clickbait videos. The only thing he abuses more than his audience is his dog. Is his dog. This might capture these two together instead. Right. It's like compared his audience to like a woman being abused in a relationship that's so loyal. Like a loyal girlfriend who gets cheated on, gets abused, who gets like this. The only thing he abuses more than his audience is his dog. It could be that sentence. Loai. I'll look up the spelling, obviously, before I print that word in the thing. I'm just spelling it mnemonically for now. Yeah, because Loai, you have to spell that word properly. Should say down. So PewDiePie videos are perfect for a below average intelligence, below average intelligence 9-year-old or a very intellectual 7-year-old. Still needs a bit. The diss track. So Bitch Lasagna, the joke we have about Bitch Lasagna is, this was pretty solid. It was, when I watched Bitch Lasagna, my first thought was, when did Vanilla Ice become retarded, basically? I have to find a way to word that without saying the R word. Yeah. We'll definitely get Bitch Lasagna in there. La 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 la. Mm-hmm. This is a good one-liner. Did J. Paul hang an animal? I know he had this thing where he saw someone hanging in the forest. There's a thing about hanging an animal? I think I saw a reference to that. We can definitely make a roast on Jake Paul. He's an easy target. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. Is there something we missed? I'll be able to work with this. There's a lot of stuff we can work with here. Every time I hear next meme, I just want to go to the next video. Something like that. It's a great premise though. PewDiePie isn't this. I love this. So simple. PewDiePie isn't that good at video games. He compensates for bad aim by yelling the N-word really loud, or something like that. I don't know. Or can we do something with the bro fist? Can we write this by the audience one? I'll cut this and put it next to the other one, so maybe I'll link these two. He ends every video by by literally miming punching his audience in the face. Where did I put the abuse joke here? I'll just paste this here. He literally ends every video with punching his audience in the face. I don't know. Maybe there's something there. Dead channel. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. I like next video though. I think I'm gonna stick with next video. This is such a mess now. I can't even find anything. Where's the meme section? The memes are all over the place. Here, I'll write this here just in case I need something new. This was pretty good. I have a Marcia joke already. I like the T. I think the T-Series rivalry was the racist joke was good. I think we're good here, guys. Has made more Jews mad. Okay, so let's do the Jew jokes now. This is the end of the row. I'm saving these for the end because I need to follow it up by a rant how PewDiePie did nothing wrong. I'm doing it. I don't care. Cancel me. Cancel me, internet. Bunch of babies. Bunch of babies is what it is. I wrote this in the intro. And this needs to be. We made a few subtle Nazi jokes earlier, but now we're gonna really get into it. In fact, if this N-word, maybe put N-word racist hate T-Series joke here. That could actually be a really good lead up. So I can move around any of these jokes, obviously. All right. His first PewDiePie's first game. PewDiePie made a game called YouTuber Simulator, and his next game is called Genocide Simulator, something like that. There's also something we can add here in this section. I just realized created the poo game, whatever that poo game is called. Next YouTuber. Okay. Just we had a video game joke. So PewDiePie. We have the Nazi joke. These are basically fully written. You can check them out if you want. I really shouldn't be making these jokes. You might put me in the oven. Jesus. I'm gonna make a rant too, which will actually add a minute at the end of this video, which is kind of nice. I'll just write this myself. This part's just gonna have to come from the heart. Just how, guys, listen. It's okay if you're offended. It's totally fine. That's your right. Don't go after a person because they express themselves in a way that you didn't appreciate. Piece of garbage. I like how PewDiePie is a good example of not to be. The way you could phrase this, Shy Shadow's got some premises. Who are you, bro? The way you can put this would be under the audience. And the way you could phrase this joke as a one-liner would be... I don't know what this is. The intelligent. This would be... The way you would phrase this is as follows. You'd be like, PewDiePie... his parents, basically parents, oh no, come on. I hate how the Twitch chat is always the wrong color. I should probably maybe turn I should turn off dark mode while I'm doing this. Duh. Where's dark mode? Na 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 na. How do I turn on dark mode? I can't turn it off. Non-mod settings. There you go. Damn it. Anyway, the way you'd write this joke, if I can see my font here. How do I do this? There. It would be like parents point PewDiePie is a role model. In fact, parents, point at PewDiePie and tell their kids to show their kids what not to do. Basically, this needs a lot of. It needs a way funnier way of putting it, but that's a premise. When does the betting start? Yeah, we should make bets if PewDiePie is gonna see it. We have two very strong Swedish jokes already. Here are the two. Where are the? Oh my gosh, this is such a mess now. I can't find anything anymore. I'm gonna have to. We have two very strong Swedish jokes here. I like this one particularly. Yep. It's nice how you can just make Swedish jokes without actually addressing any stereotypes. I don't know if I don't actually know of any Swedish stereotypes. I just know that by association, you can associate them with two things and create a fake stereotype, which is actually way better than a real one. For all purposes. For what Nazis used his picture to show youth rallies. I don't know. I think making every joke into a Nazi joke is a little cheap, but who knows? It's all just how after I rewrite all these, and then reorganize them, it could be that'll work. So I'm writing it out. Last year, he married his beautiful wife Marzia. Let's just say this isn't the first time an Italian and a Nazi joined forces and tried to take over the world. Or maybe take over something and take something over. PewDiePie is the most successful. He's captured has captured the biggest YouTube audience ever, but he could not have done it without his beautiful wife Marzia. Let's just say this isn't the first time a Nazi in it. You can make a takeover. You can kind of like set it up by saying he kind of conquered YouTube. Let's just say this isn't the first time because that's such a twist. Like, where are we going with this? You thought it was complimenting Marzia, and no, we're nitpicking the fact that she's Italian. It's just ironic. Got him. Now, PewDiePie's not a Nazi. He does not have some Fuhrer telling him to hate Jews. PewDiePie does that out of his own free will. Is there a joke we can make? I feel like we need to set this part up with the kill the Jews joke. He got in big trouble and got really lost a deal with Disney and stuff over making this, like, he told these Fiverr guys, the African guys, to hold up a sign called with kill the Jews, and obviously did it as a joke, and people got so offended by that. Like, you can almost start us off like, I'm not trying to say PewDiePie is an anti-Semite, but he pissed off more Jews than... You guys can help me with this one. PewDiePie pissed off with more Jews than what? We'll maybe go on a Jewish stereotype here. Like, what would really piss off a lot of Jews? You know, the thing of the Holocaust, easy. Like, let's go with something a little more, like, you know, when the sale ended, or when the, I don't know. There's gotta be something really obvious here. I mean, it could be something in Europe. It could be like some kind of Holocaust joke, but you have to say it really subtly. You know what I mean? Then then the national. What's the text? What does Nazi stand for? National. What does Nazi stand for? The National Socialist German Workers' Party. It's a little bit wordy. Oops. What, you're not letting me... Oh, whoops. Just copied the wrong thing. He's pissed off more Jews than... Is there a different time than the Holocaust? If we don't have to make this so on the nose. Is there a different time that Jews were, like, really discriminated against? He's pissed off more Jews than, like... Maybe we can make an Israel joke here. Like Yasser Arafat. What's the name of Yasser Arafat's thing again? Hamas. Hey Fry, I want to hear some dark humor. Yeah, let's go. PewDiePie pissed off more Jews than... Circumcision joke? If you have it, I don't know where that's gonna go. Like Egypt and Pharaoh, that's just a little, it's just a lot. Like, is there something that easy in Israel's history? That we can go with? I wish there was a very on the 6-Day War. Like, how many people know what that is? There's something very, very modern and Israeli, a reference we can put here. Or is there someone who, meaning, what about like a Mel Gibson reference here or something like that? Mel Gibson. It's still a little weak. Gosh, wet mouth. We want to make them about PewDiePie. About PewDiePie. Roasts about PewDiePie. I'm not trying to say PewDiePie is an anti-Semitic, but he pissed off more Jews than what? Come on, guys. Here, give me 1 second. 1 minute. I'll see the chat when I come back. We can make something up too, like the time. Blank became. Is there some like, I feel like a cheap Jew joke would fit here. Like, then the time someone raised the price of milk or something like that. Na 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 na. Blood libels? I don't know. I don't think. Did anyone here know what the blood libels were? Whatever. How about more than Jesus? I'm not trying to say he's an anti-Semite, but his more than Jesus and his disciples or something like that. Jesus. The Jews wanted to make him the next Jesus. The next Jesus, or something like that. Hello, hello. Anyway, well, I'll think of it later. All right, guys, I think we're done. I think we have enough here. We have actually 5 pages. This will condense to about, including this rant, probably about 4 pages of. Which I haven't written yet. A rant and an intro. This will be good. That means it's, you know, at least more than 5 minutes, probably 5 to 7 minutes of content, which is what we're going for here. All right, guys, I think we did it. Now I just got to work. I could probably get this recorded by next week. I think Slade should be done with the fail video by then. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be all. I'm out of steam anyway right now. That was great. Shout out to everyone who contributed, particularly Shy Shadow. Jeez, you got like 5 premises in here. That's amazing. Some good ones. All right, guys. I'm so tired. Have a great one. That was really, really fun. I could not be doing this without you, and I think this roast is going to be great. So, amazing. See ya.